for 2026 because I'm not reading these this year. First up, The Psychology of Money. Now, are we surprised anyone will be thinking about money management at the top of a new year in the US? No. For those of you who don't know about this very, very popular book, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel is a best-selling book that argues financial success is less about math and more about behavior, using 19 short stories to explore how personal history, ego, and unique worldviews influence financial decisions. I've always heard great things about this book. I'm always up for learning, money management. It's right up my alley, the point I'm making. I keep holding off on this because I also want to listen to it, but I use the Libby app, and this book is on hold for like several months. I'm just gonna read it. I'm wasting time here. The Psychology of Money. First physical TBR. Will this be my first historical fiction in the new year? Who knows? The personal librarian tells of the life work of
Belle DaCosta Green,
personal librarian to J.P. Morgan, as well as the first director of the Morgan Library Museum. The book is co-written by Marie Benedict and Victoria Christopher Murray. But that don't tell enough. Here's a more descriptive summary. Belle DaCosta Green, a black woman who passed as white to become J.P. Morgan's famous and influential personal librarian in the early 20th century, managing his rare books while hiding her true identity to protect her family and career in a racist society. Now that's a better summary. That is better. This sounds great. Also, I need to read more books about black people. And African Americans, to be exact. I need to learn more about my people, understand this, because I'm also taking an African American course. My first semester returning back to school, because I always told myself if I did return back to school, we're going to take that intro to African American history, whatever it is, what level it is at the school I was going to attend. Luckily, it's back at Penn State. But yeah, that does not sound significantly better than that first summary. Yeah, there's something. And I have this on Libby app. I have the audiobook on Libby app. I will be reading and listening along. I'm excited to read this in 2026. Yeah. I didn't realize that. But now I do. Okay, so I got this next book for my Hispanic people because I definitely bought it during the Hispanic month. Okay, so we have Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. Now first, the cover got me. I'm a cover girl. You can get my attention with a good cover. And this is not a good cover. Exactly. It's pretty, eye-catching. But just so you're aware of what it is about. Mexican Gothic is a 2020 Gothic horror novel by Mexican-Canadian author Silvia Moreno Garcia. It centers on a young woman investigating her cousin's claim that her husband is trying to murder her. Think about that, what you just heard. Now look at the cover. That's something you need to read. Is this not something you want to read? Because even though I've had it, I don't know why I'm all of a sudden getting hype about it. I've had I forgot I look like this on the inside. Oh yeah, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. Yeah, I need to get my life together. I have some great books in my, right there. Not reading them. An oldie but a goodie. First time I read this book, it was in my mid-teens. The second time I read this was in my early 20s. So now that I'm in my mid-30s, I'm looking forward to reading this. Again, now that I have a better understanding of Black identity and all that jazz. I'm older and wiser, and I can better grasp the meaning behind certain things that I probably didn't pick up before. Because I was, ignorant to a lot of things. But I'm looking forward to it. And I also have the audiobook for this as well on Libby. It is a series on Fox. I don't know if it's still on, but it used to be one. Yaya DaCosta. is the... I don't know. I haven't watched the show, but the book is great. I remember loving this each and every time I read it. These are my physical TBR. Let's just say first TBR video for 2026. Look at this, that's cute. I think this is a nice lineup. We have some historical fiction, some gothic, horror, supernatural, some more historical fiction for the African American historical fiction. Hey, self-help finance book. Yeah, that's a nice start. And when we return to school, I'm probably gonna need a break from other type of reading. If anyone has read these books, I mean, definitely if you read Our Kind of People, leave a comment, let me know your opinion of it. What did you think of it? And if you watched the show, how was it in comparison to the book? Because I've never watched the show. Don't spoil anything. But if you've read these, leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to hear more book reviews, if you want more of a lifestyle, self-development content, stick around and subscribe. But thanks for watching. Mwah.